Guys, welcome to the next video. Hope you are ready for my Prem predictions. This has been like long anticipated because obviously I've been trying to get through and that of who I think, and I've got not notes but like got my list here just so I remember it because I don't go off track. But yeah, at 20th we have got Burnley. I just think Burnley are not the strongest team in the world, and I think they're the type of team just go up and down, you know what I mean? Same old, really kind of thing. Leeds United, I see them going down at 19th. Don't hate the player, hate the game, is what it is. 18th, I actually think Brentford, because they've lost the manager, they've lost Mberbo, they might be losing, apparently Witz is going to book his medical soon for Newcastle, so be it. If so, they are going down 100%, I feel like. Sunderland stay up, and I'll tell you why. It's because they made a lot of good signings. Xhaka is a very experienced player, for instance. I just think they've got a lot of like quality to see themselves just make it, you know what I mean? It won't be like a massive survival, it'll like just make it kind of survival, I reckon. But yeah, I think that's what's going to happen with that. 16th, I've got Wolves. Again, they love Cunha, but the difference with Brentford and Wolves didn't have Cunha for 3 months, I think it was. And they were just okay. So I think they'll be alright next season, to be fair, and stay out quite comfortably, I would like to think. I've got West Ham at 15th. Graham Potter isn't a bad manager, I've said this before. I just think he hasn't got the quality he needed to get in. And that's the problem at the end of the day. You have to bring quality in to like really push for European spots or even higher in the table. So unfortunate for him, but I think West Ham will come 15th. Forest are going to come 14th, and I'll tell you why. I just think that with Europe and all what's going on with the owner and that, I just can only see Forest having a bad start, like some people have said, and Nuno getting the sack, even though he's done a great and fantastic job at Forest. I can only see it going bad for him. They haven't really signed loads of players either, have they? Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they have. But yeah, I think they're come 14th. Palace, same kind of reason, really. I think they come 13th. Europe, they're not really sure 100% yet when I'm recording this what they have. If they have Conference League, I do think they can win Conference League. So, yeah, there is a possibility of them getting Europe next season if they have Conference League. Europa League, I don't think they will win, that's the thing. But Palace are a good side, and like I said last year, they are a dark horse, as they found out in the Community Shield final. So just keep an eye on that one, actually, really, though. Everton at 12th. Everton made some good signings, apparently. That's all I've heard. I don't know much about it, but apparently their front three is a decent front three. And, Moyes hasn't playing good football, don't he? Let's be realistic, so I think Everton are a good position in like mid-table 12th area. They might even get higher, who knows? Who even knows? I have Fulham at 11th. I just feel like Fulham are the type of team to like beat some teams, like who you think, they don't really stand chance against. But then draw to teams like Sunderland and the teams who probably should beat. If you get what I'm saying, I think they'll have a bit of a beat this team, lose to this team, draw. You get what I'm saying, don't you? I think they're a good side. I think that it will be hard for them to get more than 11th. Never know, I could be wrong again. You just never know with the Premier League. 10th, I have Newcastle. I think with everything going on with Isaac and that, and their team isn't really settled since the whole Isaac thing, and they're really annoyed. I can only see Newcastle really having a bad season in the sense of what they have been doing of late. So yeah, I just think 10th is probably the best place they're going to get next season. I don't know, maybe I'm ludicrous, some would say, but hey, Isaac's a big player in terms of talent and that, and the guy is taking the mick, by the way. What is he doing? That's crazy. To come out as well, that it's all his decisions, no agents or that, is crazy. I have Brighton in 9th. I think Brighton are a very good side, and I've always said about Brighton, the one thing, they are the best Polson team in the last 4 to 5 years. Difference is, Brighton don't always finish their chances in games that they should. That's where their problems always really laid, I guess. But if they did, they would easily Europe. But hopefully Brighton do well, because I actually do like watching Brighton play football. It's really enjoyable to watch. Bournemouth 8th. I think they just maybe picked that 7th spot for Europe. But Bournemouth are a very good side, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did somehow manage to get Europe this season, of course, because hey, like I said, they're a good side, and you never know. Because I'll be honest, 7th I have Tottenham. Like, you don't know really with Tottenham. I mean, they had that very good final in the Super Cup against PSG, which they did throw away, of course, but they were the best team for like 80 minutes of the game, and they just threw it away because they decided not to put any pressure on PSG. And you don't put pressure on PSG. PSG start to play, and PSG start to play, you might start packing your bags already, honestly, at that point, because it's games and match. It really is. 6th, I have my team, United. I don't want to over predict in it, but I feel like with some of the signs we've made and that, with Burbo, Cunha, Tesco, as I like to call him, I feel like they're good signs, very good signings. And even this Diego Leon, his name is, he's a promising young man, so you never know. He might even give Dorgu a bit of a challenge, and Dorgu, one to watch. At 5th, I've gone with Villa, because I think Villa are an unbelievable team also. They're a bit like Brighton, but better at finishing in a way, in the sense of they take their chances when they come quite often. And I think Villa again, they get Emery, he's a great manager. 4th, I've got Man City. I think City will have a mediocre season again. I don't think they'll win anything, but I think they're just, you know what I mean, they're there. They're there, stable for really City. But I think some of the signs have been very strange. I can't lie. Like James Trafford, don't really get that. And now apparently they might want a Donnarumma. Doesn't really make sense for James Trafford, because his career's going to go like that. But it hasn't happened yet, so it is what it is. But I think City will come 4th. 3rd, I think Arsenal will come 3rd, because I don't know. I think they've had the 3 best years of when they wanted to win the league, and they didn't do it. Arteta isn't good enough, and I stand by it. I've said it for ages. He ain't a good enough manager. Sorry, but not sorry. Like, it's just facts. He ain't that good. 2nd, I have Liverpool. Yeah, I know. Oh, he's a United fan. He hates Liverpool. Whatever. I just think Liverpool this season are very, very, very attacking. Like, that's all great and welly, but you have to be able to defend, and I don't think Liverpool will be as good, especially if Van Dijk's throwing performances like that up. Crazy, man, that final was crazy. But that does lead me to my number 1 spot, who will be Chelsea. I think Chelsea's balancing team, and that could be unreal this season. Some of the signs have been very, very good. Honestly, that team is very balanced now, and I would not be surprised if they won it. Let's be realistic. Anyways, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think of my prediction, and tell me yours. You in the comments, tell me your predictions. I'll be intrigued to see what you say. But except for that, hope you have enjoyed. Take care, guys. Peace out.